Martin with Martin's Heating and Air from Fort Smith, Arkansas, and we have a talk called Martian Moments. And I'm with my friend Renee.
I'm Renee Lucas with LCS Heating and Cooling in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we have a talk called HVAC Talk, Let's Be Real. So today, we're going to talk to you about R22 PhaseOut. Kim, what does that mean?
That means there changes are happening in the government with your systems and very much could cause costly repairs.
Okay, yeah, so that refrigerant, that R22 refrigerant, if you have an older system, like 10 years, 15 years or older, you probably have R22, and this is going to affect you. So that refrigerant is not being manufactured anymore, which means the cost is going to go high. It's a supply and demand issue, right?
Yes, certainly, and it can fluctuate throughout the year. It's just going to increase. Now, when our technician shows up on the job and he says that you're low on refrigerant, you may have to decide, do I want to replace the refrigerant at a high price or possibly time to
Replace. Yeah. So you need to start thinking about that now. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to go out tomorrow and have your system replaced. Not at all. Your system can still be repaired. Technicians can still work on it. You just have to know that those repair costs are going to be much more expensive, and they're only going to get more costly as we go through the year because of the demand of R22 and the limited supply because it's not being made anymore. So some of the benefits, though, of planning for your replacement, Kim, what do you think?
The best part is our technicians will give you an estimate on it. You need to know how much the new cost of a unit. It's probably been 8, 10, 12 years since you purchased one and you have no idea. So they're going to help you find prices and the best maybe financing so you can start putting that in your plans.
Absolutely. So the other great thing about planning for your replacement is scheduling. You know, if you have an air conditioner that goes out in July, your HVAC company may be pretty backed up, and so you may not be able to get the day that you want or their first choice to get that scheduled. So if you plan for it, it's going to be more convenient, you won't be without cooling, and you could also hit those times of year when there's rebates going on or companies might be offering some sales and promotions, could definitely save you some money there. So
be looking at spring or late fall would be good times that you may be able to negotiate pricing better with your heat and air company.
Absolutely. So I just noticed we forgot to write our points down. Whoops! But I'll tell you, if we sum those up really quick, R22 no longer being manufactured, so just know that that cost is going to go up. It's going to be more expensive than what repairs may have been in the past. And then secondly, you need to start thinking about replacement and just budgeting for that. You don't necessarily need to go out and do the replacement now, but plan for it. It's going to save you the money from spending here, and it's going to give you a new system, new warranty, new peace of mind.
Thanks for joining us today.
All right, we'll see you next week on HVAC Talk, Let's Be Real,
and Martian's Moments. Thank you.